Okay, welcome to part 2 of the LBP tutorials. This time I'm going to go for a bit more advanced logic, so let's get on the way. Now, this here is a toggle. Quite simple. Once again, the button setup. Jump on the button, turns on, jumps the button, turns off, and you can see the X here turns into a tick when you jump on it. So when you jump on it, the holographic material just turns on and off. So that's quite useful. Now onto the next one. This here is a setup of a counter with another counter underneath to reset it. I'll set it up so I have to jump on the button 5 times, like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, and the light turns on. And then when I jump on it the 6th time, this bottom one will be full and it will reset this top one and itself, so it will turn off. And go through it again. You can change the amount easily, just go in, change it, so I could put this down to like 3, and then this one would have to be 4. Then if I do it 1, 2, 3, holographic material lights up, 4th it's off. And this here's a timer, so if I jump on the button, oh, there we go, the timer goes up, and then the holographic material goes on, and that's that. And just thought I'd take this opportunity here to show you this. When I grab it, it goes off. It's obviously white matter, so you can use a material tweaker to make it grabbable. Go for a bit more of that in another video. Once again, jump on the button, goes up, grab it, reset. And this here is a randomizer. All I've done is just hooked up to the button and set its, well, you can see what I've set it up to. Minimum on time 0.1, maximum 1, minimum off time 0.1, maximum off time 1. Hopefully we just get some nice random results this time. Oh, hang on. Here we go. And you can see the results are random. It's just going on and off, no particular pattern. Some short gaps, some longer gaps. And that just be useful for like a flickering light. Obviously not just what I've done here, but can come in handy if you're making a more spooky level. Now then, over here I've used this. This is a sequencer, and as you can see, this sequencer has stripes on, and you can edit how long the stripes take in here. So the seconds per stripe, I've got it set to 1, and you can also make it repeat, which is what I've done here. Quite simple. Once again, I've used batteries, all at 100%, to light up 2 different pieces of holographic material. And I've set it into a nice order so you can see that it just changes, and you'll be able to see a bar go across it as well. So as I jump on, as you can see, the bar's going across and the different holographic material is lighting up. And that will just keep going, and I'll move to the next one. Okay, this here is a directional splitter, and I've got a 3-way switch on this, and the outputs on this are positive and negative. So I've got the negative to the left, positive to the right. And basically, because it's a 3-way switch, when I go to this side it's going to be effectively positive and this side negative, kind of like a sort of timeline or a number line. So if I pull it to the right piece of material lights up, put it to the left one lights up, and that's practically it. And this is a directional combiner, bit more complicated than the last one. I've got it hooked up to I've got a button hooked up to activate 2 microchips, which both have a battery on. Now on here, the top input is a plus. Just get a bit closer. Top input is a plus and the bottom one's minus. So on this one, I've set the holographic material to input action dimmer. So on the top one, I've got a 100% battery, and on the bottom, I've got a 50% battery. And effectively what this is doing is saying it's going to do 100 minus 50, so my output should be half brightness. And it looks about half, but we'll just change the bottom one to prove that it is. So if I go up to 100, it'll be saying 100 minus 100, which is 0. If I go down to 0, it'll be 100 minus 0, which is 100. And as you can see on there, it's now got a line going to the positive on the direction splitter, showing that there's no second input. But obviously the higher number I go on here, the dimmer the material gets. That's all I've got for you this time, but I'll see you in the third part of my tutorials. Hope this helped. If you have any requests for a video, just sort of put it in the box below or put it on my page, and don't forget to subscribe.